flashes of the night presentation. Are you guys feeling good tonight?
Yes.
Not very convincing. I know the weather is horrible, but let's try this one more time. Are you feeling good tonight?
Yes.
All right, much better, much better. Now, before we start the show, I have a few very important messages to share with every single one of you. So first up, I'm sure you can see we have 3 staircases. We have staircase number 1, we have staircase number 2, and we have staircase number 3. Now, once the show starts, please do not move up or down the 3 staircases, because guess what? Animals will be coming out from all over this amphitheater. That's right, so please remain seated for the duration of the show. Now, next up, the animals that do come out, as I'm sure you are aware, will be nocturnal. So any sudden flashes or bright lights from your cameras may scare them, may startle them, and may disturb them during the show. This is a very important message, so we seek everyone's cooperation. So please make sure that all your flashes are switched off. Can we do that?
Yes.
Thank you so much. You guys are fantastic. And tell you what, I want to try and get this message across to as many people as possible. And the way that I'm going to do that is by translating this message into a few of our local languages, all right? Now, I must ask you, please bear with me. I am not very good, okay? So we're going to start off with our Tamil-speaking friends. Any Tamil-speaking friends here tonight? Okay, over here. What about over on this side? No? Okay, the young lady over here says that she's Tamil-speaking. So let's see. Malay Vanakkam, Daiva Seda Puge Padam, Yedakam Polada, Flash Payan Padata, Dirga. Nandri Vanakkam. If I got that wrong, I'm so sorry. I will practice, okay? Let's see, what else do we have? Any Malay-speaking guests here tonight? Malay-speaking guests? Selamat malam. Anyone else? Okay, selamat malam. Tolong jangan menggunakan flash camera anda. Terima kasih. And last but not least, do we have any Mandarin-speaking guests here tonight? Mandarin-speaking guests? 晚上好。晚上好。请不要用相关的，好不好？ Yes, amen. Now, as you might have imagined, I took a lot of time and a lot of effort to learn all of these translations, but guess what? No use. Once the show starts, you will still see people using the flashes from their cameras. So what I need you to do is, if you see anyone using the flash from their camera, get their attention and just remind them, sir or ma'am, please switch off the flash on your camera. Can we do that for the welfare of the animals? Thank you so much. Now, just to add on a little bit of an extra announcement because of the rainy weather, I can see it's drizzling just a little bit. I don't know if this water is coming from the trees or whatever, but right now we are in the clear to continue the show, so that's good news. If it does get heavier, however, we may be forced to cancel the show. Now, of course, this is because this is an open-air theater. We do not want you guys to get wet. It is for the safety of our animals, our staff, and of course for all of you. So I hope you guys understand, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, all right. So for now, we're going to get started. So let me ask you one last question. Are you ready for the show?
Yes.
Come on, let's try this one more time. Are you ready for the show? All right, then in that case, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the creatures of the night will be on the prowl.
Hey, man, you cut animal, huh?
As night falls, 2 worlds, one of sunlight, the other moonlight, blend into one. Animals like the white raccoon search for the last bits of food before heading home for the night. Digging with sharp claws, he searches for his favorites. Insects, worms, snails, and eggs. Once satisfied, he'll return to his home in the tree and settle in for the night. As daytime animals settle down to sleep, The forest comes to life. Hidden amongst the shadows, nocturnal animals emerge from the dark silhouettes of the forest. With a body striped to provide perfect camouflage, a fishing cat appears along the river. These cats love to swim and dive underwater, and they wear a layer of short hair so dense that water cannot get through. It is this layer that will keep them warm and dry, even in chilly waters. Fishing cats are rapidly disappearing due to habitat loss and poaching. They deserve our protection before this quiet hunter disappears forever. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of the night hunters. Now, I've often been asked, how do nocturnal animals survive? Well, all night creatures have unique adaptations for survival in the forest. For example, the owls. Now, focus your attention over to my right-hand side. Coming down with Berlin, we have Oscar. Now, Oscar is a Eurasian eagle owl, one of the largest species of owls in the world. And as their name suggests, they can be found in Europe as well as some parts of Asia. Now, at this point in time, you might have noticed a little bit of noise coming out from my left-hand side. Let's focus our attention over to Fuzzly and Midnight. Now, Midnight is a Malay fish owl, also known as a buffy fish owl. They can be found in Southeast Asia, such as Indonesia, Malaysia, and even here in Singapore. Now, it has been said that owls are one of the quietest raptors in the world when it comes to their flight. Who agrees with me? Put up your hand. Who agrees that owls are really quiet when they fly? Let's see. You know what? It is mostly the children with their hands up, and you guys are absolutely correct. So for the rest of you, we are going to demonstrate it for you. But what we need you to do is to please remain in your seats, keep your flashes switched off, and focus your attention over to Midnight. Whenever you're ready, Midnight. There you go. Now, apart from the screeching, you would not have noticed anything else. They have very, very soft feathers, and this gives them the name, the silent hunters of the night. Now, the reason why they need to be so quiet when they fly is because in the wild, can anyone tell me, what do owls eat? What do they hunt for? Mice, rats, exactly. That is the majority of what they do eat. Now, apart from Malay fish owls, they will also hunt for things like fish, but rodents make up the majority of what they eat, and rodents have a very acute sense of hearing, meaning that they can hear things really well.
Owl.
So in order for these owls to fly down and catch them, they need to be really quiet when doing so. And on that note, let us give it up for the beautiful Malay fish owl. We have Midnight over here, along with the beautiful Malay man, we have Fuzzly. Thank you very much, guys. Now, you might be wondering, have I forgotten about the lovely Oscar over here? I have not. Now, we're going to get Oscar set up onto this perch. Thank you very much, Calvin. And while that's being done, I'm going to ask you a quick question. It is very well known that owls are able to rotate their heads quite a bit, right? That's common knowledge. Can anyone tell me by how many degrees? How many degrees can an owl rotate their head? Okay, yes, over there.
270 degrees.
You are absolutely correct. Give him a big round of applause. Fantastic, you're very smart. 270 degrees is the correct answer. They are able to do this because they are unable to move their eyes left to right and up and down like you and I. So they have to be able to rotate their heads to take a look around their surroundings. And on that note, I'm just going to keep quiet and let Oscar show it right now. Whenever you're ready, Oscar. All the way around. Just like that. Now, in case you missed it, we're going to do this one more time. All the way around. There you go, 270 degrees. Now, the reason why they have the ability to do this is because, unlike you and I, they have twice the number of neck vertebrae. So we humans, we have 7 neck vertebrae. For owls, they have 14. Now we're going to see if Oscar shows off that very impressive wingspan that he has. There you go. This wingspan is able to stretch up to 6 feet in length, which is the average height of a human man. And if you notice, despite his large size, there was hardly any sound. All right, thank you very much to Oscar along with Perlin. Thank you very much, guys. And of course, thank you to Kelvin for taking the perch. Now for this next segment, let me tell you, it is so cute. This animal that's coming out, one of my favorites. Let me give you some clues, okay? I'm not going to tell you what he is, but I will tell you that he is very small.
Very small.
They are native to the Sahara Desert. And what else? They have really big ears, okay? So I'm going to get off of the stage right now. Focus your attention over to the right-hand side and you will see Foxtrot. And by the way, that's another clue. There he is, everyone. That is Foxtrot, and Foxtrot is a Fennec fox. They are native to the Sahara Desert. Look at that, and they're very good at jumping not only vertically but also horizontally. They leap up into the air as well as leap forward 1 to 1.2 meters in length. Now remember when I told you that they have those really big ears? Look at that. These ears help them to listen out for prey as well as predators sneaking up behind them. And apart from that, also helps them to get rid of any excess heat out there in the desert. As you can see, they are very fast, very quick on their feet. And they are part of the canine family, so just like your dogs at home, they have a fantastic sense of smell. And you may see Foxtrot over here using that sense of smell as he maps his way across the stage, sniffing out for some tasty treats. And they are about to make their way back home, so let's say goodbye to Foxtrot. Bye, Foxtrot. Thank you, Anne. Now, just another little fact about Foxtrot over here is that he will not get any bigger than that. He is actually fully grown, so he will stay that small forever. Now, on that note, let me tell you, we are going to stay in the African continent, so ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. A famous fact from the African continent. These animals possess a keen sense of smell, able to detect carcasses from many miles away. The largest of the hyena species, this is the spotted hyena. They have powerful jaws, able to crush bones, including those of elephants. And with their excellent digestive systems, they're able to digest their entire prey. This includes the skin, teeth, horns, bone, and even the hooves. They aim to run for long distances in search of their prey, and this is due to the size of their large hearts. Hyenas live in large groups called clans, with a single female as the leader. Now, many people think that they are part of the canine family due to their dog-like features, but they're actually more closely related to the cats. And speaking of cats, coming up next in the grasslands of Africa, we will meet a very slender little serval. They resemble a miniature cheetah, except they're relatively short tail. And coming out in just a bit, we will see our serval by the name of Shami. Now, once Shami is out here, take a look at the spots and stripes on her body. They differ from serval to serval, much like humans, and our fingerprints. This is not a serval, this is a human man. Shami will be out here in just a bit. Servals have a fantastic sense of hearing, and this enables them to locate prey, hidden amongst tall grass as well as underground. Being led out by Darren. There she is. Isn't she gorgeous? Alright, now Darren over here, he has a target with a feather tied to the end, and this is to mimic a bird. So in the wild, what they would do is use those powerful hind legs and those very powerful forepaws. And what they would do is stomp down on their prey, and all that's left is a quick bite to the neck. Now this is a form of enrichment. Ah, there you go, she got it. Very nice. Now while she's in that position, try and take a look at the black and white markings at the back of her ears. Thank you very much. Give them a big round of applause. Now like I was saying, that black and white markings on her ears, they are called ocelli, and they are a deterrent in the wild as they kind of look like eyes in the dark. There's a tour on the night safari. You will come across many endangered animals, many which are fighting or losing the battle in the wild. So there's a lot of things that we can do to help conserve the natural environment for these animals, because if we don't, many more animals will soon join the list. So there's a lot of things that we can do, like I said, but I want to hear from all of you. So what can we do to save the environment? Give me some suggestions. Shout it out. What can we do? I know one of it is do not litter. Anything else? What are you doing here? Oh my goodness. Everyone, this is my very good friend. I just told everyone do not litter. You saw him at the start of the show. His name is Toffee, and he is a raccoon. Now, they are often considered as pests in many countries, but this is not entirely their fault. Our towns and cities have come too close to their natural environment. And as a result of the ever-diminishing forests, they have no choice but to come into our world to feed and to survive. So it kind of makes you wonder what it is that we humans throw away that may get their attention. So let's check out what we have inside this bin. Okay, alright. Looks like we have some common everyday items that we see littered across the night safari every single night, such as we have tin cans, we have plastic bottles, and we have a paper carton. Now all of these things come from nature one way or another, and they all have one thing in common. They can be recycled, that's right. So, tell you what, all of this trash would disappear if we just started using items made from recycled plastic, just like this water bottle over here, and it can be found in our retail stores, so go and check it out after the show. Thank you very much, Colin. Alright, now in a short while, we'll be joined by two sisters by the names of Bubbles and Bailey. Bubbles and Bailey are Asian small-clawed otters, the smallest species of otters in the world. And here they come along with Colin. Now tell you what, I am going to be on Bubbles' team tonight. Bubbles has that tin can. Bailey has a plastic bottle. Alright, very good, Bailey, but tell you what, come on, we can still win this, Bubbles. Drop it into the bin. Oh, very good. Alright, we have one more tin can to go. Give them some encouragement. They're doing a great job, spreading a very important message, and they look so cute while doing so. Alright, looks like Bailey is done. Bailey, why don't you get started on that paper carton? Oh, okay, very good. Why not both of you get started on the paper carton? We have our tin cans, plastic bottles. Paper carton. I do it. Okay, I will do it, but I need your help, alright? So this paper carton, where does it go? Does it go in with the tin cans? No? Plastic? No, so where does it go? Others, that's right. That was Bubbles and Bailey coming out here to share a very important message, and that is to reduce, reuse, and recycle, that's right. Now, as our journey through the night comes to an end, we shouldn't forget the lessons learned. From the owls in the sky to the raccoons in the trees, they want to remind us to protect their cousins in the wild and the fragile environments they call home. What we do makes a difference, and it is up to us what kind of difference we want to make. Because the greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it for us. On that note, we hope you had a great night here tonight. My name is Kenzie. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.
Please remain seated and wait for our presenters or operation friends to call out to your row to exit. Now we will direct you to the exit point, and once you have exited from the amphitheater, please do remember to practice social distancing by keeping at least 1 meter away from the next group of guests. With that, thank you for your understanding, stay healthy, and take care.
Yes.